All right, my people. So what I'm doing here is a quick market overview, and I will unmute myself every time I see something, but don't expect us to jump into any trade now before the news in 1 hour. We got news in 1 hour. So right now it's 1:30 CET, 1:30 p.m. CET. So that's Central European time, and the USD news are expected at 2:30 p.m. Central European time. So that's in 1 hour. So I think the market will be quite dead, there will be a very low volume up until the news drops. What I'm looking at that is the most interesting for me right now that I see, I will go through different pairs, but what I see that is most interesting right now is EJ. EJ, the sentiment is very bearish, so that's the retail sentiment, and therefore we are bullish. Smart money always goes against the sentiment. Why is the sentiment bearish, the retail sentiment bearish on the EJ? Is because of course we had this uptrend and people are expecting a reversal here. So that's the thing. But we already had a dip and some form of uptrending accumulation, and it looks like it's building up for a massive push. Might want to drop down, grab liquidity first, and then push up further. So we'll see basically from the news. I might scale in with a very low position, with a low risk position before the news. We'll see now. That's what I'm looking at right now. Actually, you see this accumulation here. It's a massive order block built up. So I'm thinking about adding a small position here, like 0.2% something. So basically a fifth of my total full position. I will let you guys know if I do so. I'm looking at it right now, actually, to be honest. If we could get a little drop, like taking out these lows here, that will be perfect. But honestly, we're talking about just a couple of few pips, so it depends on what you're aiming for. If you're aiming for a scalp, a couple of few pips is a lot. If you're aiming for a swing, then that it's not a lot. And we're aiming for a swing in this case here. So I'm adding my first lot right now. Boom. Stop loss at, you can be conservative with this and have your stop loss at 169. 590, I would say, to count in the spread. 169.590, or my stop loss is at 169.690. All right, that's where I'm putting my stop loss. Boom, we'll see how that goes. The reason to why I dared to take this trade with USD news coming up is because EJ is of course affected by the USD news. I think most currency pairs are, because US dollar is of course a world currency, or the world reserve currency, but it should not be very affected. It depends on, sometimes it's very affected, sometimes not, and it should not be very affected because it's of course not a US dollar pair. So it's euro paired against the JPY. That's that. We just smashed through our last take profit on GBP USD. It's our trade from yesterday, from the live session yesterday, exactly this time. And that one is completed, finished, perfectly, beautifully executed. And now I will look for what might happen in congruence with the news. So first and foremost, like I said yesterday, this is the low that created this high, this most recent significant high. This is the low that created it, all right? What does that mean? That means that if we break that, we have a change in character on the bigger time frame. I'm talking about the 4 hourly time frame here now. So we took it out and broke below it, closed below it. So it means we have now officially switched the trend to bearish on the 4 hourly time frame. And therefore I am bearish in my execution. Now I'm only looking for sells right now, all right? When we zoomed in, what did we look for? We looked for this low to be taken out, all right? Why this low? Because this low is the one that create, no, sorry. That is completely wrong. We were looking for this low to be taken out, because this low is the one that created this high. So what I want to see now is I want to see this low taken out. So I won't be jumping into any more sells, and I hope the news will push the market down. So I won't be jumping into any more sells until I see this one taken out. Then on the pullback, so we want to see something like this. We want to see market break this low, boom, hopefully with the news, bounce off maybe probably from the 30.2 and pull back up to a fair value gap or whatever form of point of interest we have here. And from there, we will sell the market. So that's what we're looking for right now. And if we are, like I said, looking with the news, then we might see that shit occur already now during NY session. NY session starts in 25 minutes, all right? So that's what we're looking for there. So I can even mark that out so we keep that in mind. Boom. This, and then drop. That's what we're looking for, all right? That's for GU. EU, basically the same. I'm not going to look at that one right now because we're focused on GU. I'm always only looking at one of these pairs. I don't look at both of them because they move very similarly. So if I look at both of them, then it's just to get some form of confirmation for the other one. That's that. Okay, let's go to gold because that's the one I'm mostly interested about for now. All right, let's look at what gold has done. Gold has a daily candle that has opened very bullish, and most importantly, this is something that I want to address. Most importantly, we have finally broken out of this section here. Boom, boom. We've been moving sideways inside of this section, all right? And you can zoom that in even closer, like this, like this. Inside here, we've just been ranging for a while now. And I've been looking for us to break out either above or below to look for continuation. So now we broke out above. On the 4 hourly, you can see 2 close candles above. If you want to count the highest top, this one, then you see 2 wicks above it. And now market is coming for the third attempt to close above it. So I'm very bullish at gold right now, at XAU USD. I'm very bullish at it right now, and I want to see but I'm not going to do anything before the news has played out. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see something like this with the news now. News pushing it down, market coming back down, retesting through day, and then from there we can take a buy opportunity actually upwards. If it comes down here, it's a perfect buy opportunity for us. We will look for entering from this order block right here. Actually, this whole order block, all of this is an order block here. But that's our zone, that's our points of interest. So when you're not going to sell from here now, especially not this close to the news, but then also you're not going to do anything before the news come, because now it's just a lottery game. So our wishes are here, boom, to enter somewhere here. Of course, we want to enter it as discounted as possible. And from here, if we get this entry, I'm looking for a bigger move. I'm looking for a move that is at least 100, 200 pips, but I think even more than that. We will look at the ranges. If we break out, if we get this entry, we need to take out these tops first. Of course, we will have one take profit here, but once we break these tops, then we have a quite nice range upwards. I'll show you guys what I mean. Boom, here, all the way to this order block here. This is the order block that is the main target that we are looking for. All right, so let's see how the news affects this market, and then we just take it from there. That's gold, that's EJ that we have a setup zone. This one is dropping a little bit negative, no problem there. Actually, it's not. It would be nice, because if it goes more negative, I will actually add positions to this one. Let's see how far the drawdown can come. Like I said, I want to see market take out these lows here, but if it wants to go in even further to start challenging this low, that's a perfect discounted buy opportunity. And by the way, market dropping like this just before New York session, that's what you want to see. This is perfect. This is excellent, because market most often, this is why we trade kill zones, because market most often, what is kill zone? Kill zone is the hour pre a specific session, and then usually 1-2 hours into that session. All right, so why you want to be on the markets pre a session is because pre-session this kind of stuff happens. Market starts to go in the opposite direction, because mainly just to grab liquidity, to get liquidity, and then from there, when the session starts, somewhere in the most often first half an hour of the session, you will see market turn and start pushing upwards. And it's that turn that we always are looking for. We're looking for the turn. We don't want to see we don't want to enter on the drop. We don't want to enter the market already pushed a long way. No, we don't want to be late to the party, as we say. So we entering on that on the turn. And how do we spot the turn? We spot the turn by market structure shift on 1 minute to 5 minute candles, and we spot it on reversal candles. We look at reversal candle patterns and single candlesticks as well. So there's that. I'm gonna go on mute, and if I see something like I said, then I'm gonna mute myself. Enjoy the music. So.